See, Abhishek, it was completely a 3-day process in Delhi. First, I was being selected from Gujarat, and I was then representing Gujarat on national level. So every state there was one representative, and it was complete 3-day course over there. 3 दिन के examination होता है ना, बिल्कुल वैसा ही. So we had around 10 to 12 rounds which we had to cross on, and after that the finale happened and the winner was declared. So finally I got it.
Hello everyone, we are back with another episode of Humans of Mitti Ke Rang. I'm your host Abhishek Kumar. So once I heard a story that there is no force more powerful than a woman determined to rise. And today we have live example of that, Ritu Rathi with us. Hi ma'am,
Thank
how
you.
are you?
Hi Abhishek, I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
So let me introduce you, ma'am. Ritu Rathi is a social activist. She was awarded as International Glory Award and Divine Miss India Award in 2019. She is also the Youth Icon of India 2020 and also awarded for Women Leadership Award in 2020. So ma'am, I would like to express my gratitude on behalf of whole team of Mitti Ke Rang. We are so glad to have you here.
Abhishek, pleasure is totally mine to have an interaction with you.
Yes, ma'am. So before starting, I just want to know about your whole journey in Divine Miss India 2019, how you got in, how you got auditions, and how you get to win the show.
See, Abhishek, it was completely a 3-day process in Delhi. First, I was being selected from Gujarat, and I was then representing Gujarat on national level. So every state there was one representative, and it was complete 3-day course over there. 3 दिन के examination होता है ना, बिल्कुल वैसा ही. So we had around 10 to 12 rounds which we had to cross on, and after that the finale happened and the winner was declared. So finally I got it.
Wow, that is very inspiring, ma'am.
Yeah.
So I have read so many inspiring journeys of successful women like Kiran Bedi, Mary Kom. Even my mother is a big inspiration to me. So according to you, what it takes to be a responsible and a successful woman, and what difficulties that you face during this process and overcoming challenges. So how you manage to do all the things.
So you mean to say generally what are the challenges we all are facing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
See, Abhishek, basically I feel the biggest challenge for any of the women is, we have the attitude of attaching lot of adjectives to women, you know, like for example, beauty with brains, empowered women, trophy wife. See, what is the Indian society? We attach lot of adjectives to women, but when it comes to men, we do not do that. So बहुत ज़्यादा pressure आ जाता है हम women के ऊपर. See, when you call empowered women, it looks as if, कितना ज़्यादा pressure. If a man is working, he is a working man. But if a woman is working, she becomes an empowered woman. A kind of lot of pressure on us, yeah.
Yes,
And see, for example, you call beauty with brains, for example. Generally, women who are beautiful with little intellectual are being, described as beauty with brain. But have you ever heard, any men being called brainiac hunk? No, because it does not happen. We never attach adjectives to men, but when it comes to women, we keep on attaching adjectives to them. वो adjective के through we pass lot of sympathy to them. So I totally feel women do not need any kind of sympathy. Many a times, when I go out and, I meet my friends and they introduce, ऐसे कि, oh, meet this trophy wife. So what actually is a trophy wife? It means a man who is getting lot of advantage of having a beautiful lady beside him. But I don't think it is needed. See, a pole star never needs any constellation to shine. So if a woman is accompanying a man, it's a compliment for both of them. So I think the biggest challenge is we need to stop adding lot of sympathies and adjectives. We need to face today. Lot of expectations.
Yes, ma'am. You are visible now.
Yes. Now you can hear me.
Yes, ma'am. I can see you and you are audible, completely audible.
Yes, Abhishek.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Still your voice is not that much audible.
No, I'm not even speaking. So now you can hear me, Abhishek.
Acha, okay, okay, ma'am. Okay. Ma'am, it is always said that a daughter is always a reflection of her mother. And what was the role of your mother in your life, and how you learn things from her, and what makes you proud of her? We always think that our parents are proud of us. So what makes you proud of your mother?
See, definitely my mom has always been my inspiration. See, come on, I mean, 9 months in a womb, imagine attached to a single cord. So how much attachment can you have from her? इसीलिए तो कहते हैं ना अभिषेक, whenever we get hurt, सबसे पहले हमारे मुंह से अगर कोई आवाज निकलती है तो it is always, oh ma. This is because the kind of bonding we have it with her. And I always remember my mom always used to tell me one thing, Ritu, if you work hard, if you earn money, you are doing it for yourself. But when you move out, seek for people who actually need your help. Help them. And become like a sponge which can observe a lot of negativity and radiate as much as positivity you can. And try to change at least, a single person's life. And definitely then that's the perfect way of living a life. So these words, it keeps on coming up my mind. And I really feel that definitely as a mom, my mom has been an inspiration for me, and she's taught me to add values to others' lives. Definitely.
Oh, ma'am.
Yes.
What is women empowerment according to you, and how much women are empowered today?
Again, that empowered women wala thing has come up, Abhishek. Are you asking me or are you telling me?
I'm asking you, what is the real definition of women empowerment according to you?
See, for me, if I just cross up lines again, women do not need such objectives like women empowerment. It gives a lot of pressure on us, trust me. A working man, a working women, that's it. That is the thing which should be used nowadays. But people have really come up with so much of pressure on women. Agar women empowerment ko if I count on Abhishek, I have list of women who have done extremely good. Let's talk about Kalpana Chawla, Sunita Williams. They have reached up to space, right?
Yes, ma'am.
When I talk about Indira Gandhi or maybe Angela Merkel, they are leading the top of the nations on the earth. Why not talking about, Kiran Bedi or maybe Gunjan Saxena, who have really broke down though, that stereo kind of service wala thing, and have come up with something really different in their lives. So there are millions of women who have been working extremely good in all the fields, maybe at home, yeah, office, or leading companies, maybe even in politics. So women empowerment just means you just need to live them a life they want to live. And see, they know how to fly high, and they would definitely do that and bring a perfect balance, because they are the ones who एक perfect balance banana आता है professional and individual life में. And they are the ones who make, house, home a temple. And
Yes,
this
ma'am.
power makes them empowered. And this power exactly makes them empowered.
And that is
So
why
an
it is always,
empowered women is a combination of everything. So that is what I mean.
yeah, that is why it is always said that there's a woman behind every successful man.
Absolutely. You cannot deny that.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely. I completely agree to this point.
And Abhishek, I would say it's either ways. There is always a man also behind a successful woman.
Yes, ma'am. What do you think are the challenges that women are facing these days in the society, and how the women need support of society, and how we can change the mindset of society?
See, Abhishek, when it comes to supporting, I think men and women, let's talk about humans because both of them need a similar kind of support.
Yes, ma'am.
And the basic support, I would say, is just love and respect. And this is one support which has to be given and it has to be earned also. You cannot just demand it. It is something which you have to earn with time. And this is the biggest support any human, be it a man or a woman, they need from each other. And definitely see when it comes to support what women needs, Abhishek, I feel I can recall what kind of support women have given to men. See, when it comes to Mohan Das ji, he would never be in Bapu without the support of Kasturba ji. Or let's talk about Jawahar ji. He would never be in Chacha Nehru agar Kamala Nehru nahi hoti to. Let's talk about Sudha Murthy. I mean, Narayan Murthy would never be the Narayan Murthy. The Infosys would never be established without the help of Sudha Murthy. So there are millions of examples. Why not talking about Melinda Bill, who was a big hand support to Bill Gates, where she has really, Bill Gates have experienced in all his interviews that, Melinda Bill was a big high time support to her. So many a times women, they take a back seat just to flourish their own spouse, to make them lead. But that doesn't mean that they are in need of any kind of support, but they are the one who are giving a support and who are a big support. So definitely when it comes to support, they are the ones who have been giving support and not taking supports.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Talking about myself, my mother is the biggest support to me.
Yes.
And yeah.
Agree,
Also to my
Abhishek.
father.
Agree. I mean, you pick up anybody in this world. No home can survive without the support of a woman.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the biggest example ki there is no survival without the support of a woman. So, and as for women, I would say only love and respect her. That's the biggest support you can give it to her.
Why do you think? How do you think women should come out as even after so many years of independence and development in every sector? But still, there are some restrictions that have been imposed on women. So, how do you think that women should come out from those restrictions and how to survive?
See, definitely, I feel education plays a very, very important role in this, Abhishek. Nowadays, education in urban areas is excellently good, and people have a lot of awareness that they have to make their girl child, educated karna hai, unko career set karna hai. But what about the rural and tribal areas, where they don't have sufficient facilities, they don't have sufficient economic situations, So a lot of work has to be done in those areas. You just look up for the online exams, which are, online studies jo abhi chal rahi hai. In most of them, students of online, of, urban areas are able to do it. But what about students in the rural areas? They do not have iPads, Chromebooks or laptops. So it has become very, very difficult for them. So we need to find out ways to reach to such children, especially girl or maybe boy, both of them definitely. And education should be the foremost thing which can make them, bring them out from this situation and really help them a lot. कहते हैं ना, पढ़ेगा बच्चा तो ही तो बढ़ेगा भारत.
Yes, ma'am. True.
So study is very, very important part of life.
Yeah, education played a most important role in life of a student as well as
because it
younger age.
Because it gives you focus in life, what you have to do, what you don't have to do. So that focus is very, very important, Abhishek.
Even after so many years of talking about the women's safety, but women's safety is still an issue even after so many policies have been introduced for women. And so how do you think that that we should achieve the goal for safe environment for women? What policies that we should include in our system?
See, definitely, Abhishek. Every time, I open a newspaper, I flip a paper or a social media or news channel, it's really heartbreaking to, hear such worst news, which we can't even imagine. Yes. So definitely very, very strict law and order should be done for all such things. Fast track court, definitely much needed. And apart from just, demanding everything from government and law and order, we just have to understand that it is a duty of every individual in your surrounding. If you are seeing anything wrong is happening around you, whether any kind of crime you can see, do not close your eyes. You need to stand for it. You need to help so-and-so person. You need to raise your voice. India is a democratic country. That means you have the full right to raise your voice. So such little things, every individual should understand at their own level. अगर हर इंसान ये छोटी-छोटी चीजों को समझ पाएगा ना, we do not need police, we do not need law and order. हमें किसी भी चीज की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ेगी. So policy se zyada, it is much more needed to understand at individual level that how we need to help each other when we see anything wrong that's going around us. So you will think humanity is very, very important in nowadays, which we need to do that.
Ma'am, since our Prime Minister has started this movement called Self-Dependent India, so how do you think that women can contribute in self-dependent India?
See, I think women are definitely contributing. First, though, if I don't talk about anything else, they start from contributing from home itself. Yes, the moment they wake up, the moment they wake up, they are sending, their children to school. Again, they are helping in education system of children, right?
Yes, ma'am.
After that, they have the duty of sending their husbands to office, adding up to the economic situation of India. And later they themselves, they work hard either from home offices, and they add up to the economic system of the house. So in all the ways, the role of women is elaborate, and she's adding to each and everything that's going up or taken up by our Prime Minister Modi ji.
So, ma'am, since you achieved the award of leader of global leader of India, so what is it like to be a true leader, and what qualities one should have for being a leader?
See, definitely a leader is a one who just has to motivate. आप अगर if you want to just walk alone, you will never see anybody beside you. If you think you are a leader, you would never find anyone beside you. You have to be amongst the common people. You have to walk with them. Not, you don't have to just lead all the time. You need to understand, you need to motivate, and you need to take people along with you. Only then you are a leader.
Nice, ma'am. That is great. So, what are the things that actually motivate you doing, and who is the biggest inspiration to you? Is there any particular person who you follow, and is that only you that you gain motivation from?
So definitely my dad, he has really inspired me, Abhishek. Her daughter ka dad is the always an inspiration. Nowadays the kids have Superman, Spider-Man as their superheroes. But I always had my dad as my superhero, who has inspired me through thick and thin, who has supported me without any reason, who has instilled a lot of confidence in me, and who has always made me move ahead of time. So I owe completely to my dad.
So, would you mind to tell us any instance about your dad inspiring you, particular movement or something?
See, Abhishek, we used to live in a very small town called Dergaon in Assam.
Okay.
So it was a joint family, and there were 12 kids together, in which there were 8 girls and only 4 boys. And I had 2 elder brothers. So when it came about education system, everybody thought that, dad would be sending both the brothers outside for a good education, because Assam never had very excellent education 25 years back. So, but then out of all, dad was like, if I want to send out, I will definitely send Ritu out. So, out of the 8 girls, I was the only one who got the permission to move out for my education. And I made it sure that I will not upset him. And definitely, I was a topper in my school. So, I think all my education, my confidence, or my whatever I am today, I owe completely to him and his confidence in me. That whatever I am today.
Oh. So, ma'am, what it like to be moving out from town for gaining education, and you are all alone in the city or wherever you जहाँ से भी आपने education ली है. So it's like we need so much confidence for that. So how was the journey outside Assam, educating and your life?
Abhishek, jab starting mein I had gone na, I used to feel really lonely, because all of a sudden from that life to, the college life, the school life, and hostel is what, whenever a new student used to enter, they used to rag them.
Yes, ma'am.
And it was a girls' hostel, so the ragging level was on a very higher note. So it was definitely challenging, but then as always, I won a lot of hearts, and I was almost amongst the favorite of many of the seniors, which made my stay in hostel very easy. So overall, it was a very challenging and a very nice experience, a very learning experience. You become very self-independent. So I would definitely want, parents to send their children outside. They should know how to live the world beside their home. Otherwise, घर पे क्या होता है, we have our mom, dad all the time to guide us. But this is how you become self-independent, and you're capable enough to take your own decisions. And that's the point where your journey exactly begins. So it is very important.
I also wanted to do my masters from outside India, but my parents are
Okay.
like, we only have one child, हम तुझे नहीं भेजेंगे, तू भी चला गया तो क्या होगा?
Uh,
So seriously, so this is a very big decision, and I completely appreciate your father for this decision.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is definitely very good. So
It is.
what is, yes, ma'am?
Yes. No, no, I said it is definitely very nice, and every parent should not think this way कि the only child वो वापस आएगा या नहीं आएगा हमारे पास. आपका बच्चा है, कहीं नहीं जाने वाला.
Yes, मैम. वो वो उनको भी दिखाऊंगा मैं obviously ये वीडियो में. So, what is the message that you want to give to the youth of the country, and what the things they actually should do, and from your experience you wanted to say?
See, the only message I would love to say is that have little patience in life. Lot of times we keep seeing on social media that so and so person is doing very good, my friend is doing excellently nice somewhere, or so your idols are doing very high on life and they are celebrating life and they're enjoying, but you never know what is the real base story behind those smiles and those success. So I would just request all the youth to have little patience, to have trust on yourself, because it is very easy to look outside and see the wo sunhere dunya. It's not important the world is as beautiful as you are seeing. So just stay cool, stay calm, and love the kind of life you are having it right now. That is what I just want to tell them, and utilize all your positive energy into good work and try to help and serve as many as you can with your zeal and energy.
Ma'am, since you took the example of Instagram, so I always keep swiping on Instagram and watching my friends. Ki someone is enjoying in Dubai and
Yes.
someone enjoying in US. So that actually create a lot of mess in my mind.
Yes.
Ki I also should be there, and they are smiling, they are enjoying. मैं यहाँ घर बैठ के पढ़ रहा हूँ, and मैं exams की preparation कर रहा हूँ. Especially during the exams. Especially during the exams, Instagram खोला, and I got a story of my friend कि वो कैफे में बैठ के कॉफी पी रहा है, and उस टाइम पे दिमाग पूरा हिल जाता है मैम. So why do you what suggestion you want to give to us कि how to make peace with our mind at that moment or time?
See, Abhishek, I can totally understand the chemical locha that must be going inside your head. But trust me, you have to again have a lot of patience. Har waqt, every time you cannot compare your situation with someone else. It is you have a short span of time to study and give your best to that study. Once you are through with that, you will get enough time to enjoy. But what is important is your career, your life, what you have to make out of it. Whoever you are seeing might not be so much focused into his career, but you have to understand your goals and you have to work on your goals, not his goals. So it's better we work on our goals as per our thing. That will help us the most.
Wow. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for this great advice. I'll definitely follow next time. So, how your life as a social activist has begun? Is there any particular instant that actually motivate you towards being a social activist? So, how does it begin?
See, I have been working since maybe past 10, 12 years, and I have been seeing this in my family. Like Assam, the family I belong to, I have always seen them serving people. Few of them are into politics. My brother, my mom, they are into politics, and I have been seeing them serving a lot of people. So I think I have imbibed from them because I have seen them working for people, for the good of people, and this is what I have learned from them. And this is what inspires me to add values to people's life.
Okay, great, ma'am. Let's just begin with the next phase of interview, which is a rapid fire round. I will be asking
Okay,
you some questions. So I actually got this idea from your show, actually, the Ritu Rati
talk show.
show. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So
So
my show you are doing on me only.
yes, ma'am. So
Okay.
I was just a intern when I text you. I just did my first interview before 2 days before, and so after your show, I got this idea of doing this rapid fire round. So I'm trying it on you. So my first question to you is, which place you wanted to visit after COVID?
Norway.
Wow, why Norway, ma'am?
I want to see that twinning daylights, polar bears. This is my biggest fascination. And since, in COVID situation, I have learned that world can end anytime. And before ending, I definitely want to see that place.
Wow. I also love Norway, especially during the winters and night.
Yes, during the winters,
Yeah. जो light होता है पूरा system.
dawn lights.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. That looks so beautiful. वो भी मैम Instagram पे ये Instagram पे ही दिखता है वो. Still.
That's the help of media.
Yes, ma'am.
That's really beautiful.
What are your future goals?
Future goals, definitely I would be serving people undoubtedly, and would try to help as much as people as I can and bring smiles to their faces. So that's my future goal.
Great, ma'am. So inspiring. Which one is your favorite web series?
See, I'm not too much of web series person, but yeah, recently I saw Family Men and I really liked. So these kind of thrillers and, action, I really like all these kind of, rather than comedy and all that. I prefer all these.
So is there any special character that you like in the web series or the whole show?
I think the main character, he was excellently good, and he was inspiring. I like these kind of army men and all. So these things, they really inspire me.
So when you were small, you definitely watch cartoons. So which is your favorite cartoon?
I think in our times, cartoons, I think it was basically Tom and Jerry.
Okay. So
We
I
used to
still like
enjoy
Tom
that.
and Jerry. I also used to enjoy in my time Tom and Jerry as well. I like
Tom
Shin
and Jerry,
Chan.
and I never liked it. And I don't let my kids watch it because I think that's the only cartoon that makes you notorious. And I won't be able to handle my kids once they become Shinchan.
No, ma'am. Shin Chan is very good.
No, he's very naughty. I've seen it.
Okay. What will be the three wishes that you want from Ginny?
um, Definitely, I want a very, very good life for my kids. I want to see them good in life, doing something nice and independently. Definitely, I would want to remove the word poverty from this world. Don't want anyone, they don't deserve to be poor. People don't deserve to be poor without food. So definitely, I want no poverty line. And third, I think that would be suffice. I am a contented person. I would be happy with that.
Okay. So, which is your favorite childhood memory?
Uh, I think many of them. I was a quite naughty as a child. So I have played a lot of pranks with my cousins, with my
So you are
brothers.
also Shin Chan, ma'am.
Yeah, kind of, kind of. So I played a lot of pranks with them. So those pranks are still very, fresh in my mind, and I used to really like them. So I think those were the memories, best time, jahan you don't have to act like anyone. You were just yourself.
Can you
There
please
was
share any instance about that prank? I'm curious to know about it.
we had a Assamese sir. I used to belong, like, I used to stay in Assam. So Papa was like, you need to learn Assamese as a language. So that sir had no hair on his head, and we were 5 students who was, you know, learning from him. So whenever he used to come, I used to put a big glass in front of him and used to keep a comb in front of him. So
Oh.
he used to get irritated, and sare irritation, he used to think that my brother has done it, and he used to put up all the irritations on him. And I was always like a good sincere child again.
Oh my
So my
God.
brother used to always complain to dad ki papa, everything is done by Ritu only always, and we are the one who suffer. So there are, several instances like this in life that you can just
Wow.
recall and have fun.
Wow. So since you told about your brother, so आपके brother ने कैसे suffer किया because you were the sincere child and
Lot of suffering, lot of suffering. Both of them were never good in studies. So,
oh, definitely.
and on contrary, I was quite a good. So whenever it used to come to result point of view and parents have to go to school to pick up results, so dad used to always tell, in dono ke result lene to I am not going anyways. So mom used to go, but when it comes to my result, dad used to say, her result, I'm gonna go and take it. So वो जो feeling होती थी pride वाली, they never had it, and they used to always tell me, this is just because of Ritu. So
Oh my
those
God.
kind of things, they have really suffered, but then totally they love me and they adore me on top of the world.
Yes, definitely. So, who is your favorite political leader and why?
Narendra Modi ji, no one can beat him.
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
I mean, the kind of aura at this age, he works like a lion, man. He has all the things which a prime minister should have to control the country and to work the country. So definitely he is one of my favorite.
So I also got to know that you are also a poet. I heard some of your poetry on your Instagram. So can you please recite us any of your one poetry for our audience?
Abhishek, don't do that. I'm
Please,
not
ma'am,
very
please.
good with
Just
poems.
one. Just one.
See, poem I can't recall, but if you want, I just sing 2 lines for you.
Okay,
Just
ma'am,
a simple
definitely.
song if you want. I
Yeah,
will just
it
do
will
that
work,
for
ma'am.
you.
It will work.
Though I am a bathroom singer, you have to bear with me.
No, ma'am,
But
that was good.
okay. होगी शांति चारों ओर, होगी शांति चारों ओर, होगी शांति चारों ओर, एक दिन हो मन में है विश्वास, पूरा है विश्वास, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन. That's it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, you are really good at it, and you were denying this fact.
No, just a thing, just on
No,
your
ma'am.
request.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for doing this for me. So, ma'am, this is the end. So it was great interviewing you, ma'am. I would like to thank you again for this wonderful words and message you gave to the youth. And so, audience, this is all for today. We will be back with another story, another person soon. So for now, be safe, stay tuned. Goodbye.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.